See, I know a bunch of people are saying that it's not the same people who say get good and also say that the Elden Ring DLC is too hard. But I tried to work it through my mind, and it doesn't actually make a whole lot of sense for it to be anyone else, right? Because here's the thing. The people who already thought base Elden Ring are too hard, like the people that the get good people say are scrubs and just can't handle it, they're not going to buy the DLC. Heck, they may not have bought original Elden Ring. When Elden Ring first came out, we had this big discussion of, is it too hard? Should we have difficulty options? And a lot of people said, I will not be buying this game because it's not for me and because they don't have difficulty options. And that happens anytime a new Souls game comes out. And we get it. That's just old tradition at this point. There are a bunch of people who want to get into it but say that it's too difficult for them and they don't get into it. There's a bunch of people who say just leave the difficulty as it is, it's not for you. It's an argument that has been heard time and time again. But the thing is, this is DLC, which means that you have to have had the original game, played it and enjoyed it so much that you wanted to drop a pretty hefty sum of money on more content. So you kind of already have to be an Elden Ring fan. The attach rate for this DLC is not that much higher than any other DLC. It's pretty average, which means it's really only hardcore fans that are buying it, which means it has to be hardcore fans that are complaining about the difficulty. And it is those same hardcore fans that usually push against the idea of there being variable difficulty in Souls games, right? So, we know it's not the same people who complain when a new Souls game comes out. Those people are complaining from the perspective of, I wish I could buy that game. You already have to own the game to get the DLC, and then you have to spend extra money on it. So yeah, it has to be people who, were totally behind the idea of no modular difficulty until the difficulty became too great for them, and now they're complaining about it. Which, again, just speaks to, such a huge lack of self-awareness. Anyway, I think talking about difficulty in terms of accessibility for Souls games is maybe the third or fourth thing down the line. Put a goddamn colorblind option in your game, for God's sakes. Maybe start there.